This is a 6/4 piece of red oak. So you can tell me, go back here where it's not as glary from the front door. So you can see here, we are in the process of cutting it. I'm cutting a 30-inch piece out of it, and I'm gonna start working on building the legs for it. Susan's been wanting a different kitchen table for quite a while. The one they got now is too big, so I'm going to build this one. It's going to be 30 inches high. It's going to be basically 4 feet by 3.5 feet deep. A little smaller. It's just us. Nobody ever comes over, so why bother? We don't have family dinners anymore. Everybody's gone. So just Susan and me, a place to sit and have our coffee and watch the weirdos out of the window. So that's what's going on. Right now I'm cutting it. I'm using a handsaw. This is way too big of a piece of wood to try to reel back there and get it on my radial arm saw. And I'm gonna do as much as I can by hand. I bought a tapering jig so I can taper the legs. I'm going to build the stretchers out of the same wood. There's plenty of it here to do that with. I should be able to easily get four legs out of that piece of wood there. If not, I got plenty of wood to work with. I bought this wood at my local supplier, Wattenberger. If you're ever in Bakersfield and Oildale and you need wood, there's a free ad for you, Wattenberger. Not looking for a sponsorship or anything like that, but they got a really nice supply of hard wood there. Really nice wood place, so that's where I go to get my wood. And they deliver for a very decent price. I checked with Home Depot. They want $80 frickin' to bring that truck over here. Well, if I'm going to give money to somebody for delivering, I'm going to give it to a local store. In Wattenberger, they're owned locally, nice people, and they got a good price on their lumber. So I bought this piece of wood. I picked up that piece of black walnut. They brought me over these bricks, concrete pavers that I'm putting on the side of the house. So that's what's happening at the Handicapped Woodworkers Lair of Destruction. I'm going to put this on the tripod and let you get excited about watching me cut by hand. Woohoo! So, as you can see, I'm about 3/4 of the way through this piece of wood. It's such a beautiful piece of wood. It's red oak. It's red oak. I should be able to get 4 legs. If not, I've got plenty to cut out. So what I'm doing is it's too big to get out back on my radial saw. It's just too big. And it's too big to really manhandle on my table saw. And honestly, I know I like cutting by hand. I like using the hand saw. This is using a rip saw. Rip saws cut across the ground. You got special, this is a crosscut. Rip saw runs down the length with the grain. It's got special teeth just for that. This is a crosscut saw, which has teeth that are, so it'll kick the dust out. So that's what I'm working on now. It's a good saw, it's nice and sharp. I'll keep it back here in my saw rack. So I'm gonna saw a little bit on this, and then I'm gonna turn the camera off, because I'm sure the last thing you really want to do is watch me work a saw. But there are some things you need to know about using a hand saw. I didn't know this, but you'll learn. You'll watch, you'll learn. Matt Estes, Rob Cosman, a lot of the big wigs, I call them big wigs, but they're just nice. Rob Cosman called me when I bought a tool off him. Nice guy. He's in Canada. But they showed me the way to properly saw. The Renaissance Woodworker. Love his show. He does everything by hand. And the way you saw properly, we've all seen the old steam locomotives, how the wheel turns and the piston runs back and forth. Well, that's the way you got to do it when you're sawing. If you're like this, you're not going to do it. It's going to screw up everything. You want a straight, nice, good straight cut. So you got to position your body. You got to come back here, grab the saw, not with 4, with 3, one finger up there for support. Nice balance. And then you bring your body around, so you bring it back and forward, just like smooth saw, and you get it. And right now, I am right on my line, that makes me very happy because there's less cleaning up to do in the end. That's heavy. It's a heavy piece of wood. Well, Susan asked you, is this table going to be heavy? Yes. It's not going to be something you can just pick up and move around. So I want to go over to this side and finish. Also, recommends using this. This is actually an old soup can, I guess. Tomato sauce. You roll up a bunch of rags in here, and then you fill it, soak the rag with 3-in-1 oil. It's oil can. So you take this, and you soften it like this, and rub it on here like this. Give it a little bit of oil. Makes it slip better. Makes it not stick so much. Looking good. So that'll help. That'll help with the sticking and binding. So we're going to finish off this cut now. Through it, right through it. So let's take a look at this piece of wood. This is our wood for our legs right here. I'm going to measure across here. I want 2 inches. This is a 10-inch wide piece of wood. So I'm going to cut them at 2 inches by 2 inches. And then I'm going to taper them. I have a, whoa! Get back here. Super heavy. But that's the legs. My next shot, I'm going to get this here all put away and cleaned up. You can tell, look at the cut. I mean, the cut is beautiful. It's beautiful, nice. The wood is so nice. The wood is wonderful. Wish me luck. Piece of wood. And you measure it. See how it's going as far as square goes. Take it inside, get Mama's approval. This here's table's for her, so I want her to like it. So we go in here.